What is up, guys? So down at the garage, obviously, we finally have a nice rain-free day after feels like weeks of nothing but junk weather. It's getting late already. I had a late start to my day, but I pulled E36 out to give it a quick wash. It is so refreshing to see this thing outside. It is beautiful, even though it looks like. Let's look at the better side. There we go. More electrical issues, going insane. My window on the driver's side only goes up this far. I have no idea why. Worked before. It sucks. So when I wash this, I'm gonna have to be very, very careful to not just drown my interior with water. I'm just gonna spray it down. I just wanna get all the dirt off from when we took it out in the snow. So excited. Guys, just like every other E36 ever, she leaks a little oil. That's not bad though for what, 3 weeks of sitting? That's not bad. I'll take it.
What is that black?
All right, guys, my clear coat is coming off quick. You hear it? Look at it all.
It's crackling.
Look at it all over there.
Got this car, and this is on it, along with this. No, I don't want this. All gone. No more.
It looks a lot rattier in the sun. They'll get there. All right, so we'll be working on this hoopty over here. This is Rise over here. Right, what's up?
What up?
So he picked this up. It's a KAT hatch, as you could tell, 240SX, and all the big stuff is there. All like the mechanical stuff is there. It's just not put together well.
Half-assed.
It seems like whoever put it together was in like a huge rush and just wanted to get to the track with it, which is okay. We understand, but we got to get this thing dialed in, get her hitting right, and get rid of that rear bumper. See this KAT setup. It runs pretty healthy, so I mean it's all there. Just needs a lot of love and tender care and a few hours of fuck these pins, dude. If that hood latch is there, I'm gonna. Oh, look, a hood latch. Stop it, people. But no, everything's there. The intercooler kit's pretty nice. It's got a good radiator. The tubular manifold actually looks pretty half decent. Do you know what? It's probably a SR turbo, right? It looks like a T25. Yeah. SR. So it's a SR T25. You can't beat it. Probably has SR injectors, and it totally does. So I mean, it has all the good stuff. Mechanically, the car is pretty sound, so that's awesome. So all we have to really do is button up the stuff and dial in the suspension, because his tie rods are so blown and barely bolted in that the car just drives like this. Okay, so we thought the tie rods were blown because I felt like it, and I went to go check them out. And the locking nut just wasn't on them. The nut that basically locks against here to basically alleviate movement and play between the two. So we're gonna throw a lock nut on and see if that helps.
What? Why did you call me?
I don't know.
Great try, great try. DJ!
So DJ, B-Hall, and RJ literally just showed up at the same time. The coincidences that is. It's a party.
If anything, you're an asshole. Your brake lights are out, you dingus.
I'll ride your ass.
Road rage, fight him right now.
I was like, who is this riding my ass? What up, B-Hall?
Your brake lights.
What up, what
on
up?
the passenger side.
My brake light's out on the driver's side.
Don't lie.
Just saying.
Guys, I'm about to make my own signature line of fucking toe plates because I feel like I do this so often. Are you ready, Donald? Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, go.
How ready are you?
Go!
No, wait!
My eyeball alignment's pretty fire.
Alright. How about now?
Oh, really? Was it not seated?
No.
You said you were ready, Donald.
My finger was there.
You said though.
Wait, hold on. At what point of this were you fucking with me?
Till now.
This sucks. It was so perfect before. Well, hopefully Donald doesn't mess this one up.
Oh, senpai.
What is this bullshit you're doing?
He's not even holding it.
You don't need to. He's putting tension on it.
What is that? Hold it tight. Yeah, hold Oh, got him!
Hit it or quit it.
Fry's rack is actually pretty bad. I mean, a lot of 240s racks go bad. I mean, they're old cars and not the best racks ever. But we fixed the tie rods. I gave it a board alignment, and hopefully that'll make it a little bit better because there was a lot of play in the tie rods without the bolt there. But we also realized that it's caster arms, the little tension rods right here. Bushings are pretty blown, so we're gonna get new of those and see if that helps. But let's see how it hits. Doesn't really help that his wheels probably aren't balanced for shit either. All right, guys, so nothing too crazy going on today, nothing big until our big part order comes in. It's gonna be a lot of smaller stuff to get everything dialed in. But the end of this week or early next week is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really fun. But for now, we gotta get these cars all dialed in and ready to go. Now the Z, we gotta get the stance right on it, of course. I mean, when it comes to getting your stance right in a car, it is a lot of trial and error. Isn't that right, Donald?
Correct.
That is correct. So what I have to do to the Z is we're gonna raise the rear because the rear, yes, I think it looks cool sunk like that, but an even fitment is more important than just trying to have as much low as possible. So we're gonna get this sitting right. We gotta go to lows first because the bolts on my lower, the bolts that go to my coilover on the bottom are too short. On the ISR coilover, they're a little thicker on their bottom perch, so I have to go get a longer bolt, and I guess we'll just do that now. All right, see that bolt right there? Yeah. Needs to be a little bit longer to make me feel good about it. When we're out, we're gonna grab a drill bit because DJ actually snapped 2 of the studs in his head for his valve cover, which happens a lot. It happens all the time on these things.
I didn't do it. Jimmy did it.
I didn't do it. Get out of here. So we drilled it out. There wasn't enough left to weld the stud onto it to back it out, so we have to try to drill and tap it. So DJ got his nice little Harbor Freight tap set, and we determined this bolt is a M6x1. So we have the M6x1 tap here, but we also need the drill bit to chase it, or that we need the drill bit to
Take it out.
to make the initial hole that then taps into the thread. So we need a 13/64 drill bit, Donald. Catch.
Noted.
Don't lose that.
That was a terrible throw. Oh my god.
Like Donald wants to cheat on lows.
Fuck you, Lowe's. Get that camera out of my face. Where the bolt at?
Where did you get that?
What? I found it. So I was like, bet, my leg's feeling a little sore today. So it worked out perfectly. I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
Home Depot has literally nothing for hardware. What is this nonsense?
So what are we gonna do?
Go to Lowe's.
Come on.
What is it go? Come on, no, Donald, come on. Can't bring you anywhere.
Hop in.
Even though the selection is way better than Home Depot, still the metric section lacks, and all we have is grade 5 bolts here in this size, which is unfortunate.
$10 each.
Yeah, no, not that expensive, but they're grade 5s, which isn't like the greatest bolt ever. I mean, it's not that much, but I definitely want to upgrade to some like grade 8 bolts or something higher when I get a chance. But these will get us hitting in the meantime. This is nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Very, very.
The 240 plug has arrived.
Hi.
Mr. Roger, Mr. Chow, that dude in the black hoodie. What is up?
Hi.
Are you still keeping up on your Instagram? No.
Busy.
If you guys need 240 parts, just DM him and bother him.
Yeah.
Bother the crap out of him. I'll put it right here. Right here.
Right there.
So what'd you drop? What'd you bring for us?
We got a bumper. I got stuff for, what's his name? Travis. And I got some stuff for Jimmy.
Perfect.
So.
Can't beat it. So yeah, we were able to get rid of that fiberglass big boy right here. And we're gonna put a stock bumper back on it. Luckily you still have the metal crash bar in there, so. Can we guys just take a minute to appreciate how clean this freaking car is? I know it's filthy like dirt wise right now, but look at everything looks brand new. And then look at this exhaust. Justin did such an amazing job. All right, almost there. Putting the new bolts in, and we're raising the car up just a little bit so we don't have such a harsh tuck. Didn't really do much. This one's good. This is a good ride height. That is like very, very conservative. That's not bad.
So we are tapping the hole that we drilled out right now. And hopefully it'll thread in.
It looks pretty straight to me.
I think I gotta drill that one a little more, but
Looking good, Donald. Stock bumper, much better. Give this thing some side skirts, a little bit better fitment, and it'll look nice. Sometimes, guys, less is more. Trial and error, 4 times later. This side now matches. It's at a really conservative height. I think it fits good. Looks nice. So lower a little bit once the springs break in, we'll be good. Now, since I haven't done anything today, I want to feel productive, even though I'm exhausted. I'm gonna play around with the fronts now and try to get them to the ride height that I want, because I want them a little bit lower. Because right now, that's pretty tall. And my Red Z's, I honestly want like the same sense of my Red Z, because it's quite low, but it's like never given me an issue with rubbing or anything. I mean, look at my fenders; they're not baconed or anything, and I've easily gone full lock sideways with this thing quite a few times. So, guys, so I know a lot of guys in the comments from the last video said to do this, but I just didn't get there last video because we ended late. And that's removing this locking collar right here. This will lock basically the shock into the base. Now, if we remove this, it'll allow us to drop it into the body a little bit more without having to add even more preload. And as long as we basically lock these to the base, we should be all set. So, some sad news. It was basically already bottomed out. So we're gonna get, if we remove this bottom collar, it basically will be fully bottomed out. And we probably won't get the height that I'm wanting. So I guess we're gonna do this on both sides, and hope that the car will actually the springs will settle and it'll end up sitting a little bit lower, but I don't think it'll settle much. Sadly, that didn't give me much. Guys, they're both fully maxed out. For some reason, this side still sits like a 1/4 inch taller than this side, and I honestly have no idea why. It's quite annoying, honestly. I don't know if the coilover, it might be worth it to swap the coilovers around and see if it's coilover. Maybe the spring was just manufactured differently or something, I don't even know. But it's kind of annoying. I was hoping that the caster might be off and it might be affecting it. Caster looks pretty even, so whatever. Kind of just gonna let the springs break in and then go from there and then worry about it then. But it's not too bad. Stance is a lot more even now. It's actually a lot more even, but still looks good. What are you doing, Donald?
finally removed all the nuts from the turbo manifold. So I got to pull that off because I ordered the same one as Jimmy. It's
Tommy,
yeah. Couldn't think of it.
Yeah,
Tommy. So,
two Mueller manifolds.
Yeah.
And new lines. So
ugly thing.
Guys, I know we're all curious. I'm curious. You guys are curious. What it's gonna look like without the risers on. So you might clean it up a little bit. Donald's not gonna like it, but we're gonna try anyway. So you can remove this riser and basically just low mount the wing, and we're gonna try that. Worth a shot. Option 1, no base plate. Now the trunk isn't sitting fully flush because the bolts are really long, but I think it cleans it up like a decent amount, honestly.
I like it. It's not bad.
I think it does look really good. It protrudes. The green makes the whole thing look like it protrudes so much. So just keep that in mind, guys. Okay? Just keep that in mind. All right. Now let's try option 2. No base plate, no risers. Basically an M3 wing. I think what really throws people off is how big of a swoop this is, right?
Yeah, I didn't know they were that big.
I don't think they are this big, and I think that's what throws people off because the rest of the body's like kind of square and this has like this harsh angle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's mount it up.
It's different.
Hella swooping. Does look pretty cool. Honestly, I wish I could just put a freaking S14 Kooky wing on here. That'd be my most ideal situation.
If yours wasn't on your car, we should try it.
I measured it though, and the Kooky wing's like a lot wider than this trunk, surprisingly. Alright guys, so we're in the process of now pulling Donald's turbo manifold and turbo and everything because we will be upgrading this whole section. Donald wants a new manifold and he ordered it. Luckily he got like a reinforced Tommy one for pretty cheap, which is sick. And the lines need to be replaced and it needs a refresh. When we got this engine, for you guys have been around for a little bit, when we did this engine swap, we literally did this we drove it in, drove it out, automatic CA. Out a manual SR and basically a long weekend. That's like a 3-day thing. So we kind of just threw it in and got it running, and now it's time to get it right. Season's coming up real quick. Much easier on a right-hand drive car. Oh my god! If you're doing this on a left-hand drive car, your brake booster, your steering shaft, everything is literally in front of your freaking face. Oh my god. There's a lot of weight with the downpipe on. There we go. God, this is heavy. Oh, this stupid,
What? The line?
Your car is... Oh, you did jack your car up. I think your car's too low.
Gotta raise the car a little bit because of the downpipe.
Oh, this heavy bitch. Oh, Donald.
What?
This stupid hanger.
Like a boy.
Oh, there we go.
See? I knew you could do it.
It's nothing. There it is. There's your power plant.
Hook me with the prop. Thank you.
Now you're just at NASR. Back to being Sylvia Q.
Look so naked.
Cooling on tap right here. With a side of Tide Pods for you guys.
Root beer diff fluid. My SR keeps doing this. I don't know what it is.
We're not funny.
Why is it doing that?
There's one bolt left. What are you doing?
It's a 12 and it's a cock.
You're not gonna do it?
Yeah, my back hurts, boy.
You gonna tag me in?
No, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
Jimmy always tries to do it for me and I get mad because I want to do it myself.
I got the bolt out.
He's lying too.
I totally got that out.
He's lying.
Look at this dusted ass boy. No, this is freshy. Just your car was running pretty rich when we first put it together because it had that boof tune on it. Well, she's out and ready for the refresher. Now, I think that's it for today. It's pretty late. Now, not the most productive day in the world, but we got a few things done. Pretty happy about it. We got Ryan's car feeling a little bit better. Found out the rack is just completely blown. Really unfortunate, but very common 240 thing. Whatever. Got the Z stands. It's getting there. We'll let them break in a little bit. We'll mess with it more. I don't know. Maybe add some spacers to the rack. I don't know. We'll get to it. But been really slow on parts the past couple of weeks, so we haven't had any big moves going on. But orders have been placed. Parts are coming in soon, and we're about to go heavy. I'm very, very excited. I want to get my S13 back together. I don't know if you guys missed it. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, there's so much 240 content. Oh, screw it. I'm pumped about this car. I love this car. B-Hall stopped in today, and he told me we're going to work on it tomorrow, which is sick. So we're going to finish up the metal work, hopefully. Get this thing primered, get it painted, and get it back together. And then the parts I ordered, they're basically everything I need to refresh my SR, get it hitting, get it nice, and then we'll start throwing this bad Larry back together. And as you can tell, I'm pretty pumped. But that's about it. Donald, do you want to do the ender for me?
Of course. Have a good night, guys. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Good night.